Clark Griggs, who built this house for his son, was a busy man who changed his adopted hometown of Urbana for generations, although he lived here for little more than a decade. He was a Massachusetts native, moving to Illinois and settling on a farm in Champaign County in 1859. After serving in the Union Army during the Civil War, Griggs returned home and re-entered politics, winning election to the Illinois House of Representatives. When the state legislature gathered in Springfield in January 1867, it was ready to make a decision about the location of a new state college, with 4 towns in the final competition: Urbana, Jacksonville, Normal, and Chicago. In preparation, Clark Griggs reserved rooms at the Leland Hotel, located only a block from the state capitol. The large reception hall with room for 200 people was used for general entertainment and a sumptuous, never-ending buffet that was spread out for legislators and their guests to enjoy. One source described these 3 months of lobbying, saying, "Members, whether Democrats or Republicans, hostile or friendly, were invited to the Leland for drinks, for light refreshments, or for huge oyster suppers or quail dinners. They were supplied with cigars and taken to the theater."
Of the final 4 towns, only Champaign County courted votes so aggressively, and the opposition was furious. One influential newspaper, the Chicago-based Prairie Farmer, declared, "If Champaign cannot afford to stand its chances fairly in an open competition, legislators should see to it that she is counted out." On the other hand, one writer observed, "Many a representative voted for Champaign County because Griggs and his followers had worked so hard." The hard work paid off in the end, and the new college, known as the Illinois Industrial University, opened here in 1868. Griggs had another iron in the fire at exactly the same time. Working with investors, he was completing plans for a new east-west railroad known as the Indianapolis, Bloomington, and Western. In fact, there were rumors that Griggs made sure that line went through Danville in return for their strong support for locating the University of Illinois in Champaign County. The new railroad opened in 1869 and had a major impact on the city's economy. Clark Griggs erected this house as a wedding present for his son, Albert Griggs, in 1871, a superb example of Italianate architecture with its use of wide eaves, carved brackets, and 2/2 hooded segmental arched windows.
Even as he completed this house, Griggs was preparing to move back east, eventually becoming a millionaire through railroad investments. Although his stay in Urbana was brief, on his death, a local newspaper editor wrote, "No man who ever lived in Champaign County exercised a greater influence or accomplished more good for the county than Clark Robinson Griggs."